Hello?
Kandi!
Kandi!
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, she's married now. Congratulations. Her mom is still hating. That's how it goes sometimes.
Aww.
And she was on the couch when the fight and hair pulling broke out on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kandi Burruss is on the Hot 97 Morning Show. What up, girl?
Hey, what up? Everything down here is good, though.
Kandi,
Good.
please tell me, did you see that? Did you anticipate this fight? Did you know it was going to go down?
No, absolutely not. Nobody thought they were actually going to fight for real. I thought they were just going to argue, point their fingers in their face, just like they always do.
Wait,
but I had no clue that it was really going to go down.
Do you feel like Kendra deserved what she got, though? Yeah. I mean, Kenya.
Well, me personally, I'm not one for putting your hand in my face, let alone, waving different, props in my face. I didn't think that was cool at all.
So you basically just told me, yes, Kenya deserved it.
Well, I don't want to say she deserved it because, people would be like, oh, you're condoning violence or whatever. But I'm just saying, me personally, if I was in that situation.
She provoked it, is what you're saying.
Ebro, this woman had a scepter and was waving it in people's faces.
The clip I saw, she had a bullhorn and she was yelling at the girl.
And she was talking over everyone with that bullhorn.
Listen, you are not going to keep on talking about my character like you know what you're talking about. You're a slut from the 90s, and you sitting up here trying to act like you are a dumb hoe. Shut up. Yeah, you want to hear me? Fired. I will you up. I will get fired. No. Get fired. No. Stop. She's gone. Portia. You're gone. Portia. She should be fired. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. This I've been through too much. I will
So wait, why is she allowed, Kandi, why is she allowed to bring props or whatever that is?
Well, I don't think anybody's going to be allowed to bring props anymore. But, I mean, I don't know. I think she was doing it for fun. I don't think she had any intentions of, of hurting anybody. At least I don't think so.
She was trying to be funny. Things got crazy, and that was the end result.
Exactly. I think she just, didn't think that, anybody would be that upset. But, I mean, I don't know why. When you're arguing and you're cursing at each other, that's just not the right thing to do, is to be putting something in their face. Like, that's not a good idea.
So one more question. Now, I found it very interesting that after the altercation that Portia grabs the girl's hair, pulls her to the ground. Portia was the one on the ground feeling embarrassed and ghetto and ratchet and basically ended up looking like, even though I hear from the girls in the room that Kenya's really the bad guy or the villain on the show.
She's a bully. We can call Kenya a bully.
People now are looking at Portia like, you got played, you embarrassed yourself.
Well, what you talking about because she was on the floor?
Well, she was on the floor. She was crying. She knew she got taken out her character. You also now you have the speculation that she's going to get kicked off the show because, Bravo doesn't condone violence. Neither does the producers of Real Housewives of Atlanta.
I think the thing was, obviously, she was upset about all that. She was upset that, she got taken out of her character. She was upset that, that she could have damaged, her career or whatever. So it was a lot going through her mind, I mean, sometimes we react and we think later, and then we like, oh, my God, I can't believe I did that. So it was just one of the moments.
Kandi, you know what I found interesting is that Andy Cohen was quick to say, oh, we don't condone violence whatsoever. But Bravo did air the entire fight. They showed everything. And when you look at other shows like Basketball Wives, like the famous punch that Drea gave Sunday, they didn't show the punch. But Bravo was quick to show the entire fight.
It wasn't even a real fight. It was a hair pull.
True.
Very true. Very true.
When I see the other shows, sometimes it's like a beat down, but on ours, that was just a hair pull. It went bad.
Now, I think the most interesting thing here, Kandi, is I don't know who does that girl, Kenya is her name, right? Who does her hair. Whatever weave company she got, they need props because none of that track came out.
Well, let me say this. I mean, I don't know if she added some tracks in, but Kenya, her natural hair is really long and really thick. So, it's not going to be easy to pull her hair out.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's not some Hawaiian silky.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. You know, a lot of girls who have long hair still add like a tracksuit.
Oh, so it was some yaki. Can you wear the yaki?
Sure. I just know her real hair is all the way down her back, so I don't know how much of that was weave.
Do you know whether or not Portia is going to be allowed to be on the program moving forward?
Oh, they don't tell us. We don't know. Nobody knows.
Idea.
Yeah.
Do you think she should though?
I think so. I want everybody that was on last season to come back. I feel like we had a great season. And I feel like, yeah, I mean, this is why I feel that way. We had some situations in the past where, like Kim, her wig got pulled a few years back. They didn't get fired for that.
Okay, all right.
You remember the incident when Nene had choked Kim, even though it wasn't on camera, but it was like, the production was there. They just didn't catch it on camera. And it's like, okay, well, she didn't get kicked off, so I don't feel like, Portia should be kicked off for this incident. I feel like, if anything, maybe a warning, but I don't feel like she should get kicked off.
Okay. So if they do try to kick her off, would everyone stand beside Portia and say, listen, we're not going to stand for that?
I mean,
chill, bro.
I would think. I don't know.
Because that was the rumor. Supposedly, all the girls got together during your wedding and talked about that. Is that true?
Well, we didn't have a conversation about it because nobody told us that she was going to get fired. So I feel like, a lot of us do feel like she should definitely be able to come back, but at the same time, it's like I don't even know if that's their plan, so I don't want to put words in Bravo's mouth to say, oh, that's what they're trying to do, because nobody has said anything. It's just all speculation.
And let's be clear, Kandi is not messing up her checks that she's got coming, ladies. So while she's going to ride for Portia, let's be clear, Kandi's working on this spinoff with her and her man that's on the way.
The wedding show is definitely coming.
Talk about
it, Kandi.
Oh, my God. It was, the wedding, it turned out amazing, but the process of getting to the wedding was a process.
Kandi, were you a bridezilla?
Huh?
Were you a bridezilla?
No, I don't think it was as much me as the rest of the people around me. Like, my mom, she was a part of the show. Todd's mom was a part of the show. My friends. It was just like, it got crazy at multiple points throughout the taping. And I can't tell you everything that happened, obviously, because you don't have to watch. But I'm telling you now that it's definitely something that you want to set the DVR for and make sure you tune in, because that show is going to be crazy.
One question, a couple things before we let you go. How'd your mom act at the wedding? Was she stank the whole time?
She was a little frowned up, but, she was there, and that's my main thing. I just want her to come. Like, I just want her to be there. I feel like she didn't have to like it, but just be supportive and, show up, and that's all I can ask for.
So your mom is still sitting on the sidelines waiting for your new husband to basically be a gold digger and try to take your assets and your money.
She really, I don't know why, like, when she has an idea stuck in her mind, like, it's hard to get her to see it any other way, So, that's just how she feels. But Todd, he's executive producing his own show, and got his own thing that he's producing for a network right now. So I'm like, I don't know why she keeps trying to make him seem like he's waiting around on me to pay for something.
Sound like hate. Sound like hate. It's horrible that your mom's hating on your relationship like that, but I guess it's natural, though. Is your mom in a relationship?
Yeah, she is.
She has a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So why she hating? Come on, Mom.
She just loves Kandi. She's overprotective.
All right, fair enough. Kandi, you also got some music right now we need to get into. Intro this for us.
Yes. My play, My Mother's Love, that I did during the show, we did the full soundtrack of it. You can get it now on iTunes, as well as you can get the DVD at candyonline.com. This duet is me and Q Parker from the group 112, and it's called Forever Love. It's really like Todd and I's song. Like, the whole soundtrack is pretty much the story of my life for the past year.
I like it. Are you bringing your play to New York City anytime?
I would like to.
How can we help you with that? How can we help you?
Well, put me with some promoters that can help me bring it there. The only problem was a lot of the venues are already booked out a year ahead of time. So that's the only reason why I don't have it on tour right now. Now, you know me, I would already have it on tour if I could have. But most of the venues that we wanted were already pre-booked during this time of year.
Well, if it could come to life and we could be of any service, I'll even make some calls. We'll try to get Kandi's new play to come to New York because you have tons of fans here. And we appreciate you being a friend of our show. A FOT. You're an official FOT. That's a friend, family of the show.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I was about to say, hold on, that don't sound good.
No, not a fart. Not a fart. A FOT.
Or a thought. Or a thought.
Or a thought and not a thought.
All right. I can work with that.
Kandi Burruss, thank you for calling in this morning, all right?
Thanks for having me, y'all.
Take care.